Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Norma. I'm a family physician practicing in Nigeria, and I'm here to tell you about the diseases of the Nigerian Christmas. Yes, Christmas has its downsides too, and that's why it's important we take this topic so we can ensure we enjoy our Christmas. You know, many of us have been planning for it from the beginning of the year, so it won't be good if something comes to cut short our enjoyment. There are a few diseases that are more common during the Christmas period and have the ability to stop us from enjoying the Christmas we hoped for from the beginning of the year. We're going to take a look at them, what they are, and how we can avoid them to ensure we have the Christmas of our dreams. So, what are some of these diseases that are more common? Disease number 1, food poisoning. This is almost self-explanatory. During Christmas, there's a lot of partying, food, different kinds of food, and you end up eating in so many different places, and you're more prone to food poisoning. What do we do about this? We have to be more discreet about what we eat. Of course, I'm not trying to tell you not to enjoy your Christmas, but you have to watch where you eat and know the kinds of food you eat. Certain foods are more associated with food poisoning, especially foods that have a lot of cream in them. So we have to be discreet about what we eat, and where we eat. Disease number 2. Viral infections. Yes, there are many viral diseases that come with the Harmattan season, because in Nigeria we have the dry season around the Christmas period, and some of them are mild diseases like the normal cough and what we call cough and catarrh, conjunctivitis, which we call Apollo, which are self-limiting and go by themselves after some time, and some are more severe like Lassa fever. Lassa fever is more common during the Christmas months. So if you see somebody who seems to have malaria and you keep treating it and it doesn't go, you should have a high index of suspicion. You should bring the person to the hospital as soon as possible. And if you're a close contact to that person, you may need to take some drugs to prevent yourself from getting Lassa fever. The third disease is diarrhea. During Christmas, the Christmas months, diarrhea is much more common, especially among our children. And in some cases, when you don't do the right thing, it could end up being very fatal and severe, and you could lose the child. So during this Christmas season, go and buy your ORS and put it in the house. So anytime the diarrhea starts, you're ready for it. But for prevention, simple hand washing practices. You wash your hand before you feed the child, after you feed the child, after you change the diapers, can go a long way in preventing these things. Also, your water should be boiled. The fourth disease of Christmas are varying health conditions, different health conditions that people already have that become worse during Christmas because of lack of care. For example, if you're diabetic and your blood sugar has been under control because of the Christmas fun and enjoyment, many of them don't keep to their diet and end up having high blood sugar and all the consequences of it. Asthmatics who are also doing well with their drugs may not take their drugs as they should, apart from the fact that the Harmattan sometimes makes asthma worse. Hypertension, it can also become worse during Christmas. You go to the village for Christmas, end up quarreling over land with your neighbors. Of course, your BP could shoot up, and some of them actually forget to take their drugs when they travel. What can we do to avoid this? Make an arrangement with your doctor before you do your Christmas traveling and all that. Meet your doctor, arrange with him, make sure you collect enough drugs to last you till your next visit, and listen to the advice he tells you about traveling. Now, the last but not the least, in fact there are many more, but we'll stop at number 5. Road traffic accidents. People love traveling during Christmas. You see them mounting into trailers and anything they can see that moves. And when these vehicles have accidents, they end up in the emergency department, some with minor bruises and some with more severe life-threatening conditions. So what can we do to avoid this? Wait for the periods, maybe in between Christmas and New Year, when the crowd on the road is less, so you can have a smoother journey. Watch the kind of vehicles you enter. You shouldn't want to save costs at the expense of your life. So I don't subscribe to riding in open vehicles like pickups and riding on top of trailers just to save money. Thirdly, if you're using a vehicle to travel, make sure your vehicle is in good condition. If you're traveling by sea, take the right precautions, or by river. Some people cross River Niger and some other rivers to get to their hometowns, the people that live in the riverine areas. Make sure you wear your life jacket. and take the necessary precautions. So, we know about the diseases of Christmas and how to prevent them. With this, I can tell you Merry Christmas, because I know your Christmas is going to be enjoyable. My name is Dr. Norma once again. Please subscribe to the channel for more health tips.